We received some questions from the floor, and I'm going to read off some of the questions. When there's duplication, obviously, the question will not be read, or if it's not apropos, not well worded, as I said, if it gets personal, I just leave it aside. And we're going to have each person answer, and who said the last one? So some of you follow this one, okay? A lot of Rayside Balfour, Ward 4 is rural farmland. What are your thoughts on what is needed for these owners? Should their taxes be the same base as Sudbury, and what do you see in the future for these areas? You want to read the question, or you? Okay.
Rural area, I'm having a hard time saying that. I'm really a Frenchman. You can hear my.
Thank God you're not Chinese.
Rural. I strongly believe, I don't understand why the city of Sudbury doesn't want to build it rural. I don't get it. Like, we don't need sewer lines, we don't need water, we don't need anything. We put a house there, we put a field bed, we go in the ground and we get some water. Simple. Why not do it? What's the problem with that? Why are we not building rural? What happened? What I don't understand is, where did it happen where somebody told you you can't live there? Where did it happen where somebody said you can't split that lot? They put rules in. Let me tell you a little story. They put rules in. You can't split the lot. Then they come and they help you split the lot. Oh, look at that. They helped me split a lot. But did you know that they put the rule in that you could not split that lot? How much did it cost you? I asked the guy. He said it cost me that much. Well, I said it shouldn't have cost you a dime. Okay? These lots should be split as much as we can because they don't cost the city anything. 40 feet. We snowplow, we pick up the garbage. Once a week, not twice a week. Once a week we pick up the garbage. I don't want to see this 2-week garbage thing. You see what's going to happen? Anyway, let's not go there. But I'm just saying, rural, we should be building in rural communities. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the best place to build. It's beautiful. You go in the backyard, you see trees, you see everything, and it's not hard on the infrastructure or something. Not at all. So why not build there? I don't understand. I didn't even know this existed until a little while back when somebody told me that. We can't build on rural. What are you talking about? We can't build on rural. You know, I had a lady from New Zealand invited me to a meeting, and I couldn't attend that night. It was too bad because I'm on her side. I want to build every single house that I can in rural because I'm in construction, and I love building in rural. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Evelyn.
Well, I've been fighting for rural and agricultural lands for 7 years, and there are people here today. We've been at planning, and I have council support. I was going to have a reconsideration because we have rules that exist on the rural land since 1978. We talk about vision, we talk about change. It's time to change. People don't want a 5-acre lot. The minimum acreage for a rural lot right now is 5 acres, 298 feet frontage, and you can only buy 3. After persistent work with council on planning and the present council, we sent in our official plan amendments with a 2-acre lot, a minimum of 2-acre lot, 135 feet frontage, and 6. I agree. Why can't people who've been paying taxes for years on their rural lands cannot divide a 2 if they want a minimum of 2-acre lot? I would have gone for a 1-acre lot, but I knew that I would get opposition. Now this has gone to the province. Council has approved a minimum of 2-acre lots on rural lands. And we'll see what the province says. I've already made arrangements. I've met the Minister Ted McMeekin at the AMO conference this summer, the Minister of Municipal Affairs. I'm going to meet with them. I have support of council, and we're going to fight right down to the bare bones to make sure that we're allocated a minimum of 2 acres of 135 feet. And another issue that I'm going to address is agricultural land, because you can't even split an agricultural land. You've had land for 50 years, and you can't even give a 2 or a 5 acre to your child. Well, there's something wrong with the system. And I will fight for the people that have rural and agricultural lands.
I don't have a whole lot to add to that. I know Councillor Duchesne's been working on this for a long time. I have had a lot of conversations conversations with people who have this requirement right now. It's just not something I've been involved in yet. I'm elected to council, I would work with these people. There is a process that you go through. There is a provincial plan. There's reasons that they have these bylaws in place. Sometimes they have to be changed. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to change them. But there is a provincial plan. It's just like bylaws in the city. You can't just let everybody do what they want to do. Sometimes these rules seem very, very silly, and some people don't agree with them. But yes, there's a process to go through, and working with council and the proper levels of government to get those things done. I would certainly work on that. I know what Councilor Duchesne has done a lot of work on that, so I don't have a lot to add to that.
I would like to add to that, the provincial policy statement says right now that you can't divide agricultural land. They divided all the land they wanted down south. Just go to Vaughan. Just go to the Holland Marshes and see what they've done to that land there now. They've made subdivisions, and now they're saying you cannot divide an agricultural lot. I think this provincial policy statement has to be changed for agricultural. I'm not talking about rural. There's a difference between the rural lots and the agricultural lots.
Wait, what, I think that?
Yeah, I think we should develop anything we can. And that's it. There's no reason why you cannot give a piece of land to your child. It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me.